if it wasn't for this program, I wouldn't be able to see difference like how I see it now. I wouldn't be able to see how I live in poverty. I wouldn't be able to see why is it so important for me to succeed in life and to go to college, to be able to come back and give back to my community. I wouldn't be able to see that.
It doesn't take a lot to get what you want fixed or straightened out. All you have to do is stay determined, and you have to know what you're talking about.
It is a group of high school advocates which they use social media to get their voice heard on educational injustices and inequalities.
People have to use the media, popular media especially, to get points across, because that's what young people and older people too are tuned into.
For any program to be able to turn young people who are very smart and have the potential to be leaders in their schools into leaders in their community that are going to be a part of great change, you have to teach them that change is possible.
It was actually my mom who got me introduced to YMS.
My friends from high school, they were involved.
My mom told me about it like last winter, I guess.
There are 3 levels of membership in YMS. There are supportive members who just participate in activities that we have. Then we have active members, who are those who work with us on a weekly basis on projects. They are committed to our purpose and our mission. Then we have our core members, which really are the heart of our program.
My first impression of YMS was, why am I here? Like, oh boy, like I hope this summer go fast. But like once I got to know like the people, Kalina, Singleton, and like everybody else, it was interesting. And plus it was like people from other schools.
When I heard that it was like you had to do media and whatever, I was just soup, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn something, and I'm gonna learn something about media, and I like messing with cameras and everything, so.
I watched the documentary that they made through their summer program, and I liked all the information that they had about people dropping out because they're not getting help.
During the summer, we kind of take a moment to really refocus and really regroup, really refine their social media techniques, and to make sure they have a better understanding of why they're fighting for educational equality within their schools.
The first step in turning young people into change agents is teaching them how effective people have been in shaping America. In the history of the United States, politicians or the government have never just decided we're gonna fight for equality or we're gonna make equality. People fought for that. People died for that.
We started out teaching parents how to become engaged in school, how to become more and better advocates in school for their children. And we said, well, why not teach the young people how to become advocates for themselves?
I went to a school where there was a lot of issues and a lot of problems, and I didn't know how to go about them. But as soon as I started working with YMS, I started helping out more. You know, I started going to advisory board meetings, I advocated, I helped with rallies.
I became a totally different person because YMS was all about advocating for education. And how can I advocate for education when I don't care about what's going on with the other students in my community, and most of all, how I take advantage of my own education.
I would describe YMS as a program that can change your whole point of view. Since we live in like an urban area, it's just like we have this hood mentality. And when you go to YMS, you're gonna have to like change your mentality to be able to do what you have to do to change your schools.
You can start with the overcrowded classrooms. You can start with the lack of college preparation, the lack of guidance counselors, substance abuse coordinators.
My favorite part of YMS would be doing the PSAs.